What's up, fight fans and moviegoers? I'm Jake Cotto, and welcome to the Boxing and Jedi's Temple. And basically, I wanted to talk to you today about fluidity within Star Wars, right? 4, 5, and 6, when they were done back then, we were wondering, why is it 4, 5, 6? Right? And then George Lucas came out, gave us 1, 2, and 3. So now we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Fluidity. Fluid. Right? Where you can watch one, and then watch the other, and then watch the other. And then they did Rogue One, which was fucking awesome. Then you watch the other that crosses the bridge over, and that, right. Now, I'm sorry to tell you guys, but this shit does end. It completely ends at episode 7. Yeah, The Force Awakens. That's when it ends. I was watching The Force Awakens yesterday, and it was pretty good, you know. A lot of questions people didn't ask themselves were, how the fuck did the Millennium Falcon end up on Jakku just like Rey? How was that possible? Right? Right? Later on, I hear Han tell Rey that it was stolen from him. Now, that doesn't fully answer that. That does not fully answer that, you see? Because now you got to ask yourself this question. And I know Han Solo is Rey's father. I'm going to put it together for you guys right here. And when he was in there and he told them, yeah, he stole my ship. When you go back, tell him that, tell whatever the fuck his name was, I have the Millennium Falcon back, right? I think what he did, since he was on a run, and so was Leia, I think what they did was they left the Falcon, they left her on there, you know, and I think this happened right where everything went shit-faced with Luke, you know, because it's funny. It's funny on how the Falcon was on there, the same smuggler that was holding her down, telling her, quiet girl, right? Right? Is the same guy that owned the Millennium Falcon. So it goes to show you, how the fuck, who steals the Millennium Falcon from Han Solo? Notice how they didn't get into that either. So for me, I tried again to watch The Last Jedi. The part where it ends within The Last Jedi is when R2 turns on. That's it. From there on, it's a fucking mess. From there on, it has nothing to do with 7, 6, 5, 4, Rogue, 3, 2, 1. Nothing. Fluidity. Ryan Johnson, Kathleen Kennedy, Pablito Hidalguito, and the rest of you fucks. And I don't even feel bad for Kerry Hart. Fuck you. You got rancored, bitch, and I'm happy. That's what you get for calling us fucking names, right? And everybody else that's there, pay close attention. Pay good fucking attention, because they are going to fucking plastic fuck doll you too. Oh yeah. They're gonna plastic fuck doll you guys too. Yeah, definitely. So this shit has no fluidity whatsoever. It don't match. And you know what? Number 9, it ain't gonna match either. Regardless, JJ did it. Because now you have 1, 2, 3, Rogue, 4, 5, 6, 7, a big gap. And then 9. And then 9. There's a first time for everything, right? I think for the first time, what they should do is this. Tell Ryan Johnson, tell Disney, tell all the Star Wars fans, we're pulling this. This is not part of the Star Wars franchise. It's not. Sorry. And just shoot 8 all over again with the intent of J.J. Abrams at the helms, right? Why don't we do it like that? all this retcon shit. If you're really gonna start something over, then do it for fucking real. You know what I mean? All of this shit. You know, I'm glad that people are seeing Mark Hamill's true colors now. Because it is what I told you. He was down with that shit too. I don't want to hear nothing about they changed the script on him. No, because now he's backing Kathleen Kennedy's fucking feminine toxicity on fucking all types of social media platforms. So it just gets to a point, guys, that Mark was down with it too. You know what I mean? You know? And this has just been one big emotional jerk. Not a roller coaster. One big emotional jerk. You know? And it's just getting to the point that a lot of people are not going to bother with watching episode 9. I know I'm one of them. I'm gonna wait until it comes on Showbox, which should be like a month and a half later. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna bother. Those that say that they're not, you know, I advise those people that are not going to watch it like myself. We shouldn't care what the fucking title is. I already said it. I don't give a shit. If you call me, I'll call it Star Wars Episode 9, Backtracking the Force. That's what I would call it. But otherwise, I don't give a shit. I don't care. They killed off Luke Skywalker. What else can they do from here? Add in more Jedis, give us an Ashoka. For what? That'll be way off fucking baseline. Like, what else can they do? They fucked up. There's nothing. And all of you guys that are holding on to hope, hope was lost already. Let that shit go. Just let it rot. Let it break. Let it break. Just let it die. You know what I mean? We still can talk Star Wars. We still can talk the original. You know what I'm saying? The original. Fuck this new Star Wars. That's social justice warrior Star Wars. You know, that's Kennedy Films Star Wars. That's Disney Star Wars. You know? That's fucking pixie dust on that shit. Star Wars. That's what that shit is. That's unhealthy Star Wars. And I think that those that say that don't care will start showing that you don't care. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to report no goddamn title. If the title comes out, of course you guys will know it, but I will be criticizing the fucking title. Big time. Big time. Big time. You know? So, I just have to ask you guys to go take a look at The Force Awakens again and see where JJ left it. So that way, fucking Roundhead could have picked up, you know, left him. But no, Roundhead wanted to do his own thing. Kathleen Kennedy with her fucking feminine toxicity. You know, she's a lesbian on the low too. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. She likes girls too. Yeah, you could tell. You could tell. So, you know, it just gets down to the point, man, that they were setting it up for Rey being Han Solo's daughter. And then you also got to ask yourself, why does she hate Kylo so much, regardless that she took Han Solo as a father figure, but so quickly? Right? So quickly. They were talking at the same time and ending each other's sentences when they were speaking about the Millennium Falcons and how they bypassed the power converter and stuff. I mean, that's his daughter. That's his daughter. Got nothing to do with Kenobi, got nothing to do with fucking Skywalker. That's Han and Leia's daughter. Okay? Just like the goddamn novel. The thing was, they was trying to put a little suspense in between it and trying to make Rey look like, what the fuck? Who is she? That's your answer. You don't believe me? Go check it out again. Go check out The Force Awakens. See how the Millennium Falcon's already on Jakku. The same guy that was selling her these fucking these units for her to eat and taking her trade-ins, and the same guy that owned the fucking Falcons, the same guy that was holding her by the fucking hands when her parents flew off and left her. You gotta put two and two together. That was some type of fucking whatever the fuck it was that flew off. But why is the Falcon on Jakku? Talk about he stole it from Han Solo. Since when was Han Solo ever taken for a fucking fool? Besides him getting set up at Cloud City by Lando Calrissian. Because Boba Fett. Right? So think about it, guys. Think about this shit. No fluidity. And it's not J.J. Abrams' fault. He tried, you know, but it is what it is. Just wanted to point that out. Go ahead, go check that out and ask yourself these questions. And you will also hear Han say in a way where he's not really sure, but he's just like, you can tell he's just putting it out there. It was stolen from me. You know? Then he tells her, well, tell him I got it back. You know? No emphasis, no nothing. Like, you know, we all know that if something was stolen from Han, Han would have turned around and said, listen, kid, you tell him I got my shit back, right? But no, wasn't that. It was stolen from me. Tell him I got it back. Nonchalantly, right? So you guys got to go check that out. Otherwise than that, I'm Jay Cotto, your boy telling the truth within sports and the Star Wars universe. I'm the Boxing Jedi, Jay Cotto. Thank you for joining. God bless. Stay vigilant. Peace, guys.